we all know things are going up, so we need to try and offset that. And I know it can be frustrating sometimes when you can't get into the range because you haven't checked the timetable and there's somebody in there when you shouldn't be. I appreciate that frustration, but these allied clubs and commercial outfits really do help pay the bills. I'd like to thank, with that in mind, I'd like to thank particularly the Kaitoki Pistol Club, along with Antique Arms and the Wellington Service Rifle Association, and now the Green Mountain Boys Cavalry Action Club. They've maintained their association with the branch as allied sporting clubs, and long may they continue. We've also had one club move on. The Pyro Pistol Club have finished their rental of the sub-rental of the pistol range, and they've moved, I think, down to Herotama. There you go, yeah. So, that's that, and we wish them well in the future. The introduction of the new Lockview app system was a learning curve for everyone. I think we can all agree on that one. We're still happy to help anyone who's having any issues. Just get in touch. We'll come out and show you how it works and get to grips with it for you. But we are seeing significant saving in administration time and hardware costs compared to the old fault-based system. So, it is achieving that goal, and it's also allowing us to stay compliant with the requirements that we have for police to maintain our range book and to provide them with information if and when they require it. So it is making our job a lot easier. We appreciate that it can be frustrating getting used to new systems. Moving on to hunts. The hunts course continues to success with 25 members graduating in the last round of training in November. Being one of the largest projects that the branch undertakes annually, the commitment shown by the over 20 members of the wider hunts team who donate their time and experience year in, year out is always inspiring. It really is. It really is. As part of the branch's ongoing commitment to this valuable program, we invested in new 22 rifles, 8 new rifles to replace the older ones for the hunts course. They're also obviously being used at Club 22 clinics and so forth, so that the wider branch community can use them as well. We're also proud to see that Mike and Mark attained their hunts instructor qualification in the last 12 months. That's not an easy get. There's a lot of hurdles to jump to become a qualified hunts instructor for NZDA. And Mike and Mark, and Mike's here tonight, and Mark is on duty tonight, so he can't make it. Worked their guts out to do it, and it was really impressive to see the achievement. I think they deserve a round of applause too for that. And the investment and dedication continues to pay positive outcomes for us. We see it in the numbers of new members and returning members. We had 88% of the people that attended the hunts course last year have rejoined this year. That's a very high number compared to other branches around the country. And nationally, there is a focus by the NZDA and the board to reinforce the benefits to branches of running hunts courses. We all know that somebody took us aside at some point when we were young and whatever, and showed us what to do. And for people who are living urbanly and don't have a dad that was a hunter or granddad that was a farmer and don't have those ties to that hunting community, this is the pathway to get new and invigorated hunters and members into branches. And we're seeing that around the country, and there's been a significant investment in that by NZDA nationally, and it's going to continue in the foreseeable future for us to continue to grow as an organisation. This year's hunts course is going to kick off in early September. Mark Soper, as I say, he's not here tonight, he unfortunately is on duty, has taken over from Danielle as hunts coordinator. I think it's the right time now also to thank Danielle for all the hard work she's put in over the last 2 years, bringing us up onto the new hunts organisation. That was a tremendous group effort by the hunts team, and I think she deserves a round of applause for the work that she did over the last few years. But she's not going too fast. She's got other projects she's going to be talking about soon. So Mark Soper has taken over as hunts coordinator, and he'll be working with the wider hunts team to get us across the line for another successful hunt cycle in the coming months. All right, almost done, guys, so it's all right, before so. Club governance stuff. Okay. After the vote at last year's AGM, we were able to finalise updating our constitution and bring it into line with requirements from both NZDA head office and the updated Incorporated Societies Act. So that was all filed by John, our secretary, over the last 12 months or so. We're all compliant with that now, and that's quite a significant achievement. There's a lot of branches throughout the country having big issues trying to get it across the line, but it's a very, very important thing. They are not messing around. You'll get deregistered and you won't be able to carry on doing the things that we do. And there's been a few clubs that have been tripped up by it, so that was a good get. Along with that, though, the committee voted to change banking providers. We've been with Westpac for a number of years, but we've found over the last few years they're becoming more and more difficult to deal with, particularly when we're transitioning from one committee to the next and getting authorisations and so forth, and the anti-money laundering legislation was causing significant problems and is actually impacting our ability to pay the club's bills. So with that in mind, we looked at other banking providers, and we made a decision by the committee to move our banking facilities to KiwiBank going forward, and that process has begun. We've stayed at Westpac over this last renewal cycle, because I think the last thing we needed to do was change banks just before you paid your membership fees. It would have been chaos. Now that we're through that cycle, we'll be starting to port over that to the new bank. Along with that, though, there's also significant savings for us in fees and whatnot, and the ability for us to get better returns for our investment accounts and so forth.
Do we just want to talk about that? We're going to talk about it now. The investment accounts. Can we talk about it now?
I can touch this.
Okay.
Ross is going to talk to you in the financial stuff too about some changes we've made with our investment accounts and direction that we took from the AGM last year. I'll get Ross to talk about that when he gets into the financial stuff. Just finally though, obviously, if you're not aware, the negotiations that we have with our Park City Council have become part of this facility. It's your first visit here. I hope you're enjoying it. And it's a long-term commitment on the branch to be part of the Maidstone Sports Hub. This partnership provides us with these state-of-the-art club rooms. We also have secure storage downstairs for a lot of the important stuff that belongs to the branch that needs to be kept dry and safe and chronicled for future generations of members. But it's also part of the broader picture that we've taken as a committee and as a branch to establish ourselves as a core sporting facility provider within the Hutt Valley community. We're not just a bunch of, let's say, cut-lunch commandos playing dress up in the bush. We are one of the biggest by membership sporting clubs in the Hutt Valley, and it's an important distinction we make in complicated political times that we are here, and we're proud of what we do. And it's been great to see other users of this facility, coming and chatting to us about what it is we do. We took a big contingent out to the opening ceremonies out here over the summer. And it was a great interaction with the local community, seeing what we do and being impressed by the conservation aspects of what we do and the ability to train as hunts instructors and things like that one. And I think that's going to continue to socialise what we do and make it more and more visible. I think that's just about it, actually. Also, before I pass it off for the financial stuff with Ross and with Danielle, I'm going to take the time to put a call out to everyone here. We've got a big commitment of resources with the coming Deer Stalkers annual conference and other things that Danny's going to be talking about. We need new blood on the committee. We need fresh ideas and fresh takes. It's not a huge time commitment. A lot of the committee meeting, or the majority of the committee meetings are held virtually. But we really need that buy-in from you folk, to give us a hand to help run the branch and also to take on board what we're going to be doing in the next few months with the conference and everything. So if you're interested, come and see us at the end of the meeting. You don't have to put your hand up now, but we are going to be putting a call out over and over the next few weeks because we really need to upstaff, with members for what we can plan for the next few months. So please bear that in mind. That's all my bits and pieces for the club report.
Danny, do you want to do your one now?
Yeah.
So I'll get Danielle to stand. She's been working lead on the project with the national conference and with the trade show that she's going to talk to you about. So I'll get her to talk to you now.
Thank you. As Trev has mentioned, every year delegates of each NZDA branch get together at the national conference and AGM. It's similar to what we're doing tonight, but on a national level, and it ties in with our national prize giving as well. And these national comps are open to everyone here, everyone in every membership. These are antler, horn and tusk awards, shooting awards, photography awards. This year our branch is hosting the national conference and AGM at the Lower Hutt Event Centre on Saturday the 13th of July. Due to the size and the cost of this venue, we've also decided to hold the very first NZDA Hunting and Wildlife Expo. This expo coincides with our national conference, but it's open to all NZDA members and the general public. So with the NZDA National Conference and AGM, only delegates from the branch can attend. So if there are decisions that are made tonight, there'll probably be just 2 or 3 people from this branch that will then go to the national AGM to let our voice be heard. The expo itself, though, will be open to the general public and all NZDA members. We've decided to put this expo on to help cover the costs of hosting this year's conference, as well as having the opportunity to showcase our local suppliers in the hunting industry and to be able to show the general public the benefits of hunting, especially for the environment, and the benefits of the NZDA and being a member of our association. The expo itself has now sold out as of 2 weeks ago, and it includes a range of government agencies, not-for-profit associations and organisations, as well as local suppliers who will be showcasing and selling their products directly to you, the attendees of the expo. Keep an eye out on our social media pages and our emails as well, as we'll be sending out more information regarding the expo, who's exhibiting, and what you can purchase and what you can win on the day. There'll be some competitions and raffles that you'll be able to enter at the expo, and there are a few that I've also organised that will be available for you to buy tickets to online. These online raffles will be open to any NZDA member nationwide and also the general public, and they'll be drawn at the prize giving dinner on Saturday the 13th of July. One raffle that I can mention tonight will include the new TP canvas design from MIA, which are also based here in Upper Hutt, but are online only. This tent is worth around $3,500, and we'll throw in a few little extras to help fill the tent. The tickets to this particular raffle will be $5 each, and you can get as many as you want, and as soon as it goes live, we'll share this via email